lot which will help you to grow your business. How many of you in this room? How many of you in this room would like to grow your business? Thank you. I have never seen any human being till date who has said, I don't want to grow my business. I don't want to grow in my life. I want to degrow. Not even one human being has said in my life. Have you heard anyone saying that? So everyone in the world wants to grow. There was a young boy who was so fascinated with fish. Okay. He loves fish. He has an aquarium, and specifically he loves one particular fish called goldfish. Is there anyone in this room has a goldfish in your home? Okay, thank you. You have? Okay, excellent. This boy was so fascinated on the goldfish, and he was pestering his dad to buy a goldfish. So his dad took him to the aquarium shop, and then in a bowl they bought one goldfish. So every day he will go to this bowl, and every day he will put some food to the goldfish, and he will be hoping this goldfish will become bigger and bigger and bigger. But interestingly, after a few months, the goldfish size was the same one. Do you know what's the size of a goldfish? Anyone? 2 to 3 inches. Yes or no? But do you know what's the largest goldfish size? The size of the world's largest goldfish. Do you know what's that size? The normal goldfish which you are seeing in that small glass pot is 2 to 3 inches. But do you know that it can go even up to 20 inches? Even it can be a very big goldfish also. Okay? I'm going to share with you what is this connection between this goldfish and your business and also your chapter also. Can I share that with you?
Yes, sir.
I want all of you to imagine a goldfish, okay? Goldfish in the philosophy veche, goldfish oda size veche, let's understand how it is connecting to you. Okay? There are two things that you can look at it, okay? I want you to guys think of two things. Okay? I will explain this in a two different way. One as a chapter and one for your business. Okay? Both the ways. Number one, the research shows that if you put a goldfish in a small pot, the goldfish is always small. If you put a goldfish in a bigger pot, it actually grows bigger. Okay. So that shows growth is determined by the environment wherein which it lives. The growth is based on the environment. So Abhina, how big is your environment? How big is your environment? Okay. How big is your chapter? How big is your chapter? Or how positive is your chapter? Okay. What's the environment? Is it positive or is it toxic? Or is it negative? And same happens in your business also. How big is your market of your business? Is it a small market are you targeting? Or is it a blue ocean strategy? Is it a big ocean are you targeting? So goldfish, if you can understand this, the size of the goldfish is determined by the environment in which it is growing. How many of you understood this example? So you need to ask yourself this question. What is the environment in my chapter? As a leader, as an LT, what's my role? Can I bring in more positive attitude in the chapter? When the members come into the chapter meeting, are they entering an environment which gives them that wow feeling? I can grow my life, I can grow my business into an attitude. One more meeting, why am I coming? Are they walking in with that attitude? So everyone, the president, the vice president, ST, LVH, all of us are responsible for infusing that environment, the culture of learning, the culture of accountability, and thereby every member feels connected with that chapter. Okay? So this is what the first learning we can get from this goldfish. The second learning that you can actually see is, the first one is the size of the bowl. If you ask me what's the first learning, it's the size of the bowl. If the bowl is bigger, the whole ambience is more positive and more happier. The second one is the number of members, I can say, with respect to your chapter. If you have more in one bowl, if you have more goldfish in that, they struggle to grow. Okay? Or if it's a bigger bowl and it's a big pond, if there are more fish are there, they are more happy, they talk to each other and they grow very well. That means the bigger the size of the chapter, the whole energy in the pond, the whole energy in the lake is so vibrant and everyone are ready to enjoy the whole journey itself. So one goldfish is the when you have more goldfish, they are all very happy and they enjoy the entire livelihood itself. The same rule can apply to your chapter also, and the same applies in your business also. Business apply how many competition is there for you? How many of you have competitors in your business? When you have a competitor, many of us feel upset and bad. And when a competition copies you, you feel more upset. But Dr. Ivan Meisner says, hey, if a competitor is copying you, that means you are successful. That's the meaning of it. That means you are the leader in the market itself. The more the competition, the more the noise level in the market, actually your business grows. It's a paradox, actually it works very well. So the size, the number of people in your market, the number of members in your chapter determines how fast you grow in your business. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
And the third one is the quality of the water. The water quality has to be good, yes or no? If the quality of the water is not good, do you think the fish can survive? So that means, and the water quality and nutrients also matters. That means the quality of a member also matters in a chapter. If you have a very good quality influencer who has lot of contacts, who does very good business, good quality credible business, automatically the whole chapter becomes vibrant. That's the reason if you see in some chapters, members are excited to come to the chapter meeting and there are a lot of business happens. They come up with varieties of ideas to grow business. Why? Because everyone are smart, highly intellectual, they know business very well. So the quality of the member also matters of how the chapter will grow. So whenever you are selecting a new member, have a criteria what quality you should select. I know some chapters in BNI, only if you have a GST number, they even select the member. And they even go and check the GST portal, whether are you paying on time. Have you paid or are you a defaulter? That shows how good you are. No? So these are all some parameters some chapters have kept to ensure the right quality person walk into the chapter. Because if you come into my chapter, we know we can give you a referral, but how will we know that you are very good in that? Because I am only risking my reputation to give you a referral. So remember, very important is the reputation in a chapter. If your reputation at stake, if your credibility at stake, you should be the first person as a leader to course correct. And when you are sitting at the top, no, everyone eyes are on you. Everyone looks only at you. If you have a wrong reputation, then your whole credibility is at loss. And you become a history for everyone. Hey, everyone come and ask you. So that's the reason the minute you reach to the top of the table, no, as a leader, you need to be super clear on your values in your life. Because everyone will thin slice you. Is this the guy having the same personality outside and inside? Or is he someone different? So the minute you lose your credibility, everything is lost. Yes or no? Same in your products, no? Is your products and services of high quality? If your product and services is not high quality, do you think you can sustain in the market? Best quality always survives in the market. Yes or no? Whatever the price is, very good high quality product and services always outperform. So you need to ask yourself, am I delivering the exceptional quality to my customer? And the most important, very interesting, this research shows the genetic makeup of the goldfish also determines whether it will grow or not. That means the genetic, I'm not talking about the DNA of our members. If they all can follow some of the core values in life of holding themselves accountable, holding themselves a lifelong learning, if these 7 become the genetic makeup of a member, you will find the whole chapter becomes successful. And same in your business also, no? When I say genetic makeup of your business, what is going to be your differentiation? Differentiation in business. That means what's your USP in your business? What is unique in your business? Because all your competitors are also there, but somewhere there has to be some uniqueness in yourself. No? That is your genetic makeup. That is your differentiation strategy. Same in your chapter also. What is the differentiation of your chapter? How are you as a leader can bring that differentiation? And last one is very, very important is, in a goldfish life, the first 120 days matters a lot. When you bring a small guppy, small fish, the 120 days, the first 120 days matters a lot. Similarly, when a new member walks into the chapter, the first 120 days matters for the new member. Remember, whenever a new member walks into the chapter, everyone in the chapter becomes a new member for that new member. That means you can't say that I am a 10-year member, 5-year member. For that member, you are also 1 day old. You need to behave the same way like a 1-day member. How many of you understood this point? Then only they will start coming into your bowl and they start helping you. If you behave differently and you sidetrack them, they will say, oh, I can't connect with them. And that split will cause the dissonance in the whole chapter itself. And same in your business also. When you launch a new product, new service, what is that they are going to do? The more new things you start doing it, okay, newness is very, very important in business. How many of you have seen an advertisement of Horlicks in your life? Have you all seen Horlicks? You know, always they say it's new Horlicks. If you watch any of the Horlicks video or advertisement, they always say new Horlicks. Last 40 years, the powder inside the box is the same. But they always say new Horlicks, new Horlicks, new Horlicks. Okay? Why? Because human beings love new things. We all love newness in our life. That's a quality of human beings. So in your business also, if anything new you are starting, new idea, new project, new vertical, 120 days is critical. Same in our chapter also. The reason why I'm just sharing this with you is all of us are leaders here. And it's our responsibility to ensure there is a gold inside every fish. That means there is a gold, there is a diamond inside every member who walks into BNI. It's our responsibility to chisel all the unnecessary things so that they start shining. They start outperforming. It's our responsibility. If you do not ensure that the chapter has all these good ingredients, the chapter will struggle. If the chapter struggles, the member will struggle. No one leaves BNI, they just left the chapter, or they just left the leadership team, or they just left 1 or 2 members whom they are connected with. Because we do an exit interview with many members, they say, sir, BNI is very good, sir. The problem is not BNI, the problem is that one member, that one person in the LT or that entire chapter is negative, toxic, groupism and all those things. So, it's our collective responsibility as the leaders of our region to ensure that the whole bond is more positive, more supportive. Thereby, we can help each other to grow each other's business. Does that make sense to you? Yes.
Just mentioned that because of one person they are leaving the chapter of one. Is it right? Will they be a right business people? Because everywhere, it's not just in BNI. Everywhere you go, you will be finding somebody negative. But if they are leaving for that reason, how can they be a good business person?
Excellent. So what she's asking is if a member is leaving because of any one member in the chapter, is he or she a good business person? Is that correct? See, there are 2 ways to look at it. All the decisions taken by human beings are emotional. They are never logical. We apply logics after taking the decision. Yes or no? Think of all your latest purchases in your life, all the big things you have done, everything is emotional, and then we take a logical. So, even when you are leaving a chapter, if you ask them logics, they can't think logics. It's purely emotional, the spur of the moment decision making they did. After 3 months or 6 months, you go and ask the same guy, was your decision right? They will always say, no, I think I did a hasty decision. See, that's the reason in BNI, we have a fantastic system called membership committee. And we have an amazing system in BNI with lots of policies and processes. The objective of policies and processes in BNI is to hold the member. is to retain a member, not to remove them. But unfortunately, we all see that hey, if this guy is not good, I will chop him off. I will remove him. I will put him in MC committee and remove. No, the objective of any MC committee is to make the person aware of their own problem. And then we give them the opportunity to see whether they can change. I have seen many members who have transformed their life after coming into BNI. And they always say, sir, before BNI, I was not disciplined, I was not structured, I was not running the business properly. But after coming to BNI, my whole life has changed. I thank my entire chapter for it. Okay? So the policies and procedures, if they get applied properly, and a second chance is given, an awareness is given, I have seen many people change. But in spite of doing all these things, if they still leave, then your question is right. Are they really a good to be part of the chapter? Sometimes no. Sometimes it feels little heavy in your heart to let go such people. But unfortunately, sometimes if the chapter is vibrating in a particular frequency and this person is not able to connect with that frequency, in chemistry lab they have something called centrifugal machine, which revolves at a super high speed so that all the similar mass will come together and rest is all removed. No? Same thing happens in our life also. Same thing happens in your life also. Now, when you have started vibrating at a different frequency, you shift to a next orbit. How many of you have lost some of your friends and family members in that? All of us. Why? Because you raised your level, they are not ready to raise. So when they are not ready to raise, there are only two options. Either you allow them to pull you down, or you keep on raising and you let go of them. Yes or no? Does that make sense to you? So my request each one of you is, we as the leadership team, we have a responsibility to raise the level of awareness, to raise everyone's quality to the next level. Thereby all of us together achieve more in our life. Good or good? Thank you very much. Give an applause for everyone. Thank you.